What's good, family? You are now in tune with your boy Grandmaster Saya, back at you again with another video. You should know what it is. Hit the thumbs up video, press the subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Stay in tune. Stay in tune. Peace to the fam. Peace to the fam. Right now, man, I want to take this time out, to talk about health, family. I want to take this time out to talk about health, man. Something that really bothers me, really bothers me, is holding a wealth of knowledge and information and really not being able to help the immediate people around me in a way that I really want to, because the fact of the matter is that people simply just don't listen. Close friends, family, things of that nature. They don't listen. And, they don't believe that you could arrive, with potent knowledge and potent information that can make a drastic change in their life. They don't believe that, that you can hold that you can possess that, because in their eyes, you just, same old, same OG, just the same old cat, and, people miss out. And, and that's really the ego, and that's the egotistical nature, of human beings. And, but time and time again, man, it's like the same, it's the same old story, health-wise, when it comes to our people. And a lot of it can be changed just by some simple things, just making some simple steps, just understanding some simple concepts, and it's not hard, it's really simple, but people gotta be able to believe it, man, right? So I know people who will not stop eating meat. Got all type of stuff going on, but won't stop eating meat because they think it's bad for them, despite all the stuff that they got going on. But they won't stop eating meat because they think that it's bad for them. So I'm here to let everybody know today, and I want to talk about health. I want to talk about health today. I'm here to let everybody know today, and I'm a make this plain as possible, and I'm gonna try my best to deliver this knowledge and deliver this information in a way that it could help you as much as possible from my own personal experience. The meat is killing you. If you see no effects right now, trust me when I tell you, it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. The meat is killing you. So if you are a person who just came to this channel and you really haven't looked into the most purest form or the best form in diet as far as health wise, and you just a young person and you're new to this, and this somehow may just be the first video that you are encountering, first of all, let me tell you, the first thing that you want to do is cut out meat. That's the first thing that you want to do. You want to cut out all meat. I've been living this way for so long now. I'm not even sure how long now. I believe I transitioned the end of 2012. And I believe I told this story before, so I'm not going to go back into it. But the end of 2012. So 2012, I was in a cocoon. 2013, I came out of that cocoon. All right? The transformation was taking place in 2012, 2013. I came out on the other side. So the first thing you want to do is cut out meat. The meat is killing you. The second thing is you need to understand that your body needs natural fruits and vegetables. Okay? You want to find natural as possible. Everybody is at different places in life. Everybody is at different levels. So you want to try to do the best that you can. If your money is tight, just do the best that you can. Get you some kale. Do whatever you got to do. Even if you can't get organic, don't let that stop you from getting the fruits and vegetables. Do your research and find out what will be the best things to get if you can't get organic, the things that you can wash, things of that nature, the things that would be best for you if you can't get organic. You got to understand, you have to understand that your body needs the fruits and vegetables. You have to understand that. All right? And the third thing is, you have to get your knowledge base up. So what I did was, when I came into this thing, I didn't come into this information through health. I came in through another place, but health was tied to it. But I got a lot of my information from mainly two sources, Dr. Africa, and then later on, which it worked out perfect for me, because my foundation was built with Dr. Africa. And then I went to the next level with Dr. Sebi. So you're going to have to start tuning in to people who's living this lifestyle to kind of give you a few pointers to get you jump started. Everybody is different. Everybody that's on a plant-based diet don't operate the same. Everybody don't operate the same. You don't have to operate on your plant-based diet the way that I operate on mine. You have to find out what's good for you, and your body is going to talk to you, and you're going to know exactly what it is that you like and you need, and it's going to sustain you. Just like, for example, some people like smoothies. Some people like juicing. Some people just like eating the fruits and vegetables. Some people like eating a lot of salads. Some people like to cook vegetables. Some people like the stir fries. You just gotta find out what's good for you. You gotta just find out what's good for you. I like the smoothies. I like the smoothies. I'm coming into the awareness that I don't have to eat as much now. One of my mistakes that I've made coming up in this thing was thinking that I needed to eat so much. Case being that I knew that the vegetables and the fruits were so good for me, therefore I wanted a lot of it. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that this food is holding something that my body needs, so I want a whole bunch of it. But I had to realize that, I didn't need as much food. Right? So now I'm coming into fasting. Fasting takes discipline. It takes self-control. That's something that I was never really good at. I was never really, I enjoy eating. I enjoy eating. I enjoy cooking. I enjoy eating. And so it's something that I look forward to. So, fasting, it totally removes that pleasure, of the meal. Because sometimes you might not even really be hungry, but you still eat because it's a natural cycle, something that you do every day. You know, not really even understand that you may not even really need to eat. And so, you know, that kind of goes into understanding that you eat because you eat for the need of the energy that the food is going to provide for you. You know what I mean? And so, you know, you got to go back in the archives and you got to study Dr. Sebi. You got to study Dr. Sebi. You know, if you don't study nobody else, you got to study Dr. Sebi. I'm not really sure who all come to my channel. So Dr. Africa, if you're not of African descent, you know, Dr. Africa probably wouldn't be the best person for you to get this information from. If you're not of African descent, well, I would say go check out Life Regenerator. You know, that's somebody else that I like to tune into and get information from. And it's another guy too, but I actually forgot his name, so I really can't bring him up. But you know, you got to study these people because it's going to constantly give you pointers, and it's going to constantly keep you on that frequency to keep you on the path. See, when I was going on this journey and changing my lifestyle, I did something very genius. I did something very, very, very genius. And what I did, what was genius, was anytime that my mind, right? Because every thought is not yours. You got a higher self and you got a lower self. The thoughts from your higher self is going to be the things that's going to propel you to greatness. The thoughts from your lower self is going to be the things that's going to keep you where you at, and you're not going to excel to the next level. So anytime that I would get thoughts from my lower self, meaning that go ahead and give up on this diet, it's been 2 weeks, just go ahead and eat a piece of meat, go get you some pizza, just throw it all down the trash, you can start over, it's nothing. Anytime that I start hearing those negative thoughts from the lower self, right? And so if you don't understand that concept of the lower self, trust me, go on a fast or do something like this, and you're going to have two conflicting personalities. One is going to try to keep you to keep going, and the other one is going to try to get you to stop. So anytime that I would start hearing those thoughts, or I would start feeling that type of way, I would immediately tune in and watch somebody to keep me on that frequency, to encourage me on why. I would hear encouraging things on why, or the video or the information was basically telling me why I should stay on this diet, why I shouldn't quit, why I shouldn't give up. So anytime I felt like I wanted to quit, I immediately tune in to, you know, to anybody that's, you know, speaking about health, speaking about the plant-based diet, speaking about the benefits of it, and that way that was able to keep me strong enough to stand on the path until I can fully get rid of, you know, that lower frequency that was still inhabiting my body, you know what I'm saying, and my mind. So, you know, that's something that I believe that works very well, you know. So, you know, you got to get in tune, you know, with information concerning, you know, concerning this school of thought. Another good person that I've got a lot of good information from, you know, I got to give it to him, is Dr. Inky. You know, I got a lot of good information from Dr. Inky health-wise. You know, got a lot of good jewels from him. So that's somebody else you can tune in to. Who else? When I was coming up, you know, I'm going to be honest. You know, I got good information from Brother Polite. If it wasn't for Brother Polite, I wouldn't even know who Dr. Sebi was. All right? It was through Brother Polite, I believe, is where I found out about Dr. Sebi. And, you know, Brother Polite, you know, he was giving out good information, you know, on the plant-based stuff. Life Regenerator, Um, before I even knew about any of these people, I got a hold of the book from Leadbeater. He had a book on vegetarianism, and that's where I learned the health benefits, of vegetarianism. That's where I learned the health benefits, because prior to that, I came into this knowledge and information for a different reason. All right, and so it was through Leadbeater that I learned the health benefits of it, and some other things. So, so our health is tied to what we eat. Our health is tied to what we eat. Our health is tied to what we eat. It really is. And, mainly what Dr. Sebi stressed a lot was natural foods. Foods grown in its natural environment, because, I hate to say this. This may be controversial. It may be dangerous saying this. But being sick is not natural. That's something that I learned when I took my health in my own hands. I gotta thank the Creator for giving me the spirit and the knowledge and the intuition that I do have, because I've been put in situations to where I knew things even before I knew them, and I later learned things that confirmed my thoughts and my spirit that was pushing me a certain way. And I just can't really elaborate on it, but I just got to thank the Creator for making me who I am. But being sick is not natural. Being sick is not natural. If you are getting sick, then you are definitely doing something wrong. Coming up as a youngin', I thought getting sick was something that had to happen. I thought it was something that had to happen. I thought it was a natural thing in life to get sick. When I was young, I used to get like a flu-like symptom a couple times a year. A lot of times it would happen like if I would spend a night over my cousin's house or something like that, and I would, get like a 1 day or a 2 day kind of like flu like type of thing. And what I really think it was, or maybe it could have something to do with me just being younger, but what I think it was is that my immune system was a little on the weak side. Because I didn't, I'm not telling you I grew up with no weak immune system, because I really didn't. But for the simple fact that I was still getting sick, that I knew that my immune system was compromised to a certain extent. Because it was later on in life that I'm explaining to y'all that I learned that you don't have to get sick. You see? So, I was healthy, young man. We was into sports, playing football, basketball. I was very athletic coming up. Very athletic, very God-gifted athletic. So thank God for the sports, because, coming up, I had no type of information on health. My family, I love, my family tree with all my heart, but I just got to be honest about it. We had no knowledge on health. I came up eating the worst foods ever imaginable. I came up eating chitlins. It was normal to eat chitlins, pig feet. My family ate all that type of stuff. Pig feet, you know what I mean? Canned goods like Vienna sausages. My granny used to eat Spam. and all of that type of stuff, man. Like the worst food, you know. And then, you know, even when I got a little older, you know, it wasn't really fruit like that in the house. Like, you know, maybe some oatmeal or, you know, ramen noodles, you know, TV dinners. You know, then when I was younger, I was just eating. I was that dude that eat pancakes every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was my favorite food, like pancakes. Even when we went out to eat, you know what I'm saying? Even when we went out to eat, we would have to go somewhere that served breakfast too, because I wanted pancakes. You know what I'm saying? I wanted breakfast food. You know, that's what it, you know, that was my thing. Anybody that know me, you know, or anybody that visited our house or anything like that, they will always laugh at me because they will always see me with a big ass plate of pancakes and a big ass jar of ice water. You know what I'm saying? I can't help it, man. I love pancakes. Even to this day, I make the vegan pancakes, you know, every now and again. Make me some good vegan pancakes, you know, the maple syrup, you know, put a little vegan butter on there, you know, top it with some strawberries, some blueberries, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, and that was really good for me to really learn how to do that too, because it kind of, you know, you got certain foods that just tap into your heart, man. You know what I mean? And being able to eat them pancakes, man, it just do something to me. But, you know, I came up not eating healthy foods, man. You know, and it wasn't until getting on this path that I realized that getting sick is not normal. So it's a lot of things. I don't want to make this too long. It's a lot of things that we don't understand because the knowledge and the experience of living that knowledge that we just don't know. We don't know who we are. We don't know our full capabilities because we have been lied to for so long. We have been, you know, we have been like products of poison for so long that we really don't even know, you know, what life truly is. You know what I mean? Like, man, you just really don't know what life truly is, man. It's just so much poison out here for us. And it's, you know, the poison has become so natural, you know, that we just really don't know what life truly is. And we don't understand, you know, why certain things are the way they are because we don't understand the mistakes that we make. You know, and it really hurts me. You know, I have to see people around me. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Still recording? I truly apologize. I'm not going to edit it out. I'm not. It's all real in the field. I'm not going to edit it out. Matter of fact, I'm about to shut down. But it hurts me. You know, for me to be a living testament of this knowledge, of this information, and people know me and they see, oh, that's all so good and dandy, and this dude, he's so strict and he's so great, but people they're not walking with me. They're not walking with me. And so it's right in front of their face. The proof is in the pudding, right in front of their face, and they still won't walk with me. And that's what's crazy. You know, that's what's crazy, man. And so, you know, at this particular point, I don't really know how much I can do. You know, being a living example. Damn. Should never feel that much. Let me hold it. I apologize. Hold on, that's going to be upside down. I apologize. Look, being a living example, you know, I believe that, you know, living by example is the best thing that you could possibly do. You know, I know that it's so much that I wanted to say that I'm leaving out. But I want to tell y'all, man, health is wealth. And if you walk this path, you are going to see the benefits. You are going to change. It is going to change your life. It is going to change your health. Okay? You can be put in a state of absolute balance. Okay? And harmony. If you learn to cut the poison out your diet and do the absolutely best that you can. All right? And just eating from the earth. Fruits and vegetables and some grains. You know, it's levels to this, but we ain't gonna get into those levels right now because we just want to get you started. You got to start somewhere. You can't start people out. You know what I'm saying? You don't come into school on 5th grade level. You know what I mean? You come into school in preschool. So this is kind of like preschool right now. We want to get you started. We want to get you going. And we just want you to cut the meat out. We want you to cut the processed food out. We want you to cut the meat out. We want you to cut the processed food out. We want you to stop eating food in boxes. We want you to stop eating the foods in the cans if you have to. If you're eating the food out of can, it should be emergency. You know, everything should be natural. Everything should be fresh. And you should be eating from the earth only. Now, if you do this, stop eating that processed sugar. If you do this, you're going to see a very big change in your life if you stick to it. And the change is not going to take long. I guarantee you in 3 months, you'll be a new person. It's Grandmaster Saya. Hit the subscribe, hit the thumbs up. You know what it is. Feel free to leave a comment. And I'm out, man.